Valentin Cassadine has a plan, and on General Hospital, that is almost never a sentence that ends well. Welcome back to your daily GH Spoilers Breakdown. Today we are diving deep into one of the most combustible storylines currently burning through Port Charles. Valentin's elaborate scheme to outsmart Jack Brennan, the dangerous web he is weaving around Nina Reeves, and the very real possibility that Carly Spencer is the only person in this entire situation thinking clearly. That's right, Carly Spencer, the voice of reason. Let that settle for a moment. Let's lay out exactly what Valentin is attempting, because on paper it has a certain cold intelligence to it. Valentin is a wanted fugitive. Brennan is hunting him. Rather than run further or go deeper underground, Valentin has decided to flip the script, to take control of the narrative by feeding Brennan false information and engineering a close call that Valentin himself can control and survive. The idea is to make Brennan believe he almost had Valentin, let him taste victory, and then pull it away. Discredit Brennan's intelligence, buy himself time, stay 3 moves ahead. The vehicle for this misinformation? Nina Reeves. Valentin is using Nina to pass information to Brennan, specifically details about a supposed regular meeting spot, where Valentin checks in with his daughter Charlotte. The plan is designed to feel credible. A father sneaking moments with his child while living on the run is exactly the kind of human detail that makes a lie believable. Brennan receives the tip, shows up at the location expecting to catch Valentin off guard, and instead walks into a controlled scenario where Valentin appears to narrowly escape. The close call is staged. The near capture is theater. And Brennan, in theory, walks away having been played without ever knowing it. It is genuinely a clever plan. And that is precisely why it is terrifying. Because clever plans on General Hospital have a long and distinguished history of exploding spectacularly. Valentin knows this better than anyone. He has been the architect of elaborate schemes before, and he has stood in the wreckage of them too. The difference now is that the stakes are not just personal. This plan doesn't just put Valentin at risk. It pulls Nina into the center of a dangerous operation she may not fully understand. It creates a scenario where Charlotte could become involved, and it keeps Carly tethered to a situation that was already threatening to consume her. Let's talk about Carly because her instincts here deserve serious attention. Carly Spencer has made plenty of questionable decisions over the years. She is not exactly known for sitting on the sidelines and trusting other people's plans, but in this case, she is the one pumping the brakes. She is the one looking at Valentin's scheme and seeing not just the elegance of it, but the fragility. She is worried. And when Carly Spencer is the worried one, everyone else should be twice as worried. What is Carly's core concern? That Valentin could actually get caught. Not almost caught. Actually caught. That the close call he is engineering could go sideways in ways he hasn't fully calculated. And if Valentin ends up back in prison or worse, Carly loses her ally. She loses the protection he has been providing. She loses the buffer between herself and whatever Brennan might eventually discover about her own involvement in all of this. Carly has skin in this game, and she knows it. That is why Valentin's confidence doesn't reassure her. It worries her more. But here is where things get really dangerous. Because Carly's concern for Valentin isn't purely strategic anymore. Feelings have developed. That shift in their dynamic from alliance to something more emotionally loaded changes the calculus entirely. When you care about someone, you stop making purely rational decisions about risk. You start acting on impulse. You insert yourself when you should stay back. You try to help when helping is the worst possible thing you could do. There is a very real possibility that Carly will find out something. maybe from Brennan directly, maybe through someone else, that makes her feel she needs to act. That Valentin is in more danger than he realized, that the plan is about to fall apart. And in that moment, Carly won't sit in her apartment and trust the process. Carly Spencer will move. She will rush toward Valentin, toward the situation, toward the danger. And in doing so, she may expose everything. If Brennan discovers that Carly has been running an alliance with Valentin, that she has been privy to his movements, possibly even helping shape his strategy, the consequences for her are enormous. And if Brennan also picks up on the fact that this has become personal for Carly, that she has genuine feelings for Valentin, he has a weapon. Emotional vulnerability is the oldest lever in the intelligence playbook. Brennan is not a man who leaves that kind of leverage unused.